So today we are on a walking tour of the Washington Street neighborhood, and we're looking at the materials, the architecture, and the history of these buildings that remain standing as a benchmark, a touchstone to the past. What can we learn from those places by the architecture that remains? We don't see a lot of colonial here. This is a rare example. So we're going to look at different architectural styles on the street, and the architectural styles tell a story through time. So what do you think Dr. Davis was trying to say by picking a modern futuristic building rather than an historical building? He's talking about Black empowerment here. He's talking about if white folks are going to take the past, Black folks are going to take the future. So there's sort of an edge on the street that we all need to be aware of as we walk down of what the architecture is saying. So Washington Street today in High Point is the best preserved big city downtown in North Carolina. So what we have today as a remnant of that old neighborhood from 100 years ago is remarkably intact still. So this sanctuary was built originally as St. Mark's Methodist Church. It was constructed by a very, very interesting person. His name was Fred Leonard Lander, and he was a Black man. He designed this building, and he designed it in sort of a Gothic style. Very rare for High Point to have a building that's so stylish that has a curved glass brick wall. And then if you look closely, you see the transition here between the very fancy wire cut brick, which was desirable, and then the beginning of the pressed brick, which was even more affordable, which was sort of the next generation of brick material. It's like a big piece of art in a way, the building is. So you walk in the entrance into a very peaceful courtyard with the tree and the shrubbery, and then lots of windows that overlook that courtyard. It's really a gem of a building. I'm real proud that this is in High Point. Buildings in High Point and across all of North Carolina that were constructed any time before 1950, arguably 1960, were built by Black brick masons. So Black brick masons owned that profession. And once you lose these buildings, you lose the story. So my dream and vision for the future of Washington Street is really one of preserving the best of the past for our future. Thanks for all coming out. You're dismissed.